Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday. It is cold. It is blustery. It is snowy. I'm in the Northeast. We got an alert on our phone today that it's just going to dump on us. Yeah. I'm getting to the age in my life where, February, I might need to have like a place to go for a week or two in the South just to like remember what it feels to be warm and what the sun looks like. I try not to gripe about the weather because I choose to live here and the weather is what it is. It's been this way my whole life. But as you get older, it gets harder and harder. So I recognized the other day, I'm like, okay, you've been in your house like many days in a row. It's time to get out. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Deb. So, the past couple of weeks, I've kind of missed having coffee with you guys in the morning. So I thought I would jump on today because a couple of things came to me. And I wanted to share those. But really, I wanted to hear from you. Good morning, Natalia. I really wanted to hear. Yeah, seriously, Dawn. I'm ready. I'm ready for some sunshine. I'm ready for some, So I have this heater in the light fixture in my bathroom. And so I can turn that on and it heats up the bathroom really nicely. And I find myself using it quite a bit just because I really want like my bones to get warm. Oh, awesome. Welcome, guys. The Massachusetts in the house. That's awesome. So that's what I thought I would do today is just kind of come on and have a chat. Things have really been picking up with the course, with readings, with healing, the IET. I am a one-woman show. Like there's no team. There's no marketing. There's no tech support. There's no like website designer. Like it's me. So I have everything linked to my calendar. Like all my calendars are linked together. So when I put something in my phone in Google, it's linked to my website so that when you schedule me, I am free. And if you try to schedule me not online, like I have to look and just see what's going on. So it's so much easier and faster. You'll know when I'm available if you go to my website, guidance311.com, and just click on the book online tab, and you can actually pick the day that you want, and the times will come up that I'm available that day. And I know for many of you, especially those who know me personally or have done in-person sessions with me, that feels kind of removed or that feels kind of not personal. But honestly, guys, that is the best way to get my time anymore, is to go through the book online, because I have so many things that I'm responsible for, that if you really want me to be tuned into you for a certain period of time, whether that's the healing or a reading, using the online book online is really the best way to do it. It's really, that was one of the things I really wanted to talk about today, just kind of so you would know how to get a hold of me. And then the other thing that really came up today also, and please feel free to put any questions in the chat box. So the other thing that came up today is I'm really excited about the course that starts in 2 weeks. And so that is the other thing. If you're looking and really thinking that this course is for you, please get a hold of me. If you are in a financial situation, please get a hold of me if you need a little bit of a payment plan, like whatever your situation is. I don't want you to feel like this is your time, but there's some kind of financial situation. We can work that out. Yes, I am here for fair exchange, but it's not my only purpose. Honestly, guys, you don't get into this work and think that the financial is going to be over and above. I really am trying to do this in an economical way, which is why I've not raised my prices this year. I've only raised the prices for my course twice, I think, in the last few years, and they weren't very much each time. So I really am trying to keep things very cost effective, because I know that, and especially myself, this is why, guys, this is why I don't spend, I'm not charging thousands of dollars or any crazy amount. I've been in your shoes. I've been on a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey, very financially challenged, looking for all the ways in which I could do things just so, free or very minimal. So I actually just looked at a course myself to take that I would be very interested in taking, but it had a comment in it. And even though it was a monthly, like you could do a monthly payment plan, there was still a lot of months to be. So I get it. I totally understand. And I know that we're brought to everything at the right time. So maybe this isn't the right time for me to take that and go in that direction. So I just want you to know, like, if there is a situation, please let me know. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, because getting into connection with spirit is really my passion, and helping those of you who really are connected and need to know how to maneuver that connection, how to trust and act in that connection, how to share that connection for some of you who are being nudged to really share it in the way that I have been. Because honestly, if you had told me 5 or 6 or 10 years ago, I would be sitting here today, teaching how to get into connection with spirit and living 100% on my connection to spirit, I would have been like, you are crazy. There's no way I could do that. So, when you're brought to this work, when you're brought to sharing or being in connection to spirit, this ascension period, this time of awakening, it's a lot. And that's what I'm being guided to do, is to help those of you who are waking up and don't know what to do with it, or waking up and aren't sure where to go or what to do. So it's really, really important to have a mentor, to have someone you can ask questions to. Good morning, Marguerite. So that's my mission. Mission statement, I guess that would be it. So that's why this year I put together the brand new website where you can book online with me. You can do that very easily, so when I'm available, when I can give you my 100% attention. That's what that calendar is all about. Good morning, Joanna. So I don't want you to think that I'm removing myself or I'm being impersonal. It's just that all of my calendars are linked together. And because I do have so many parts of this business and this service that I have to be responsible for, I have to kind of keep myself in line with where I need to be and what I need to be focused on every day. And so the best way to get a hold of me, honestly, is to book online on the website. So even if you've personally booked online with me or booked with me before through Messenger or text messaging or whatever, it would be very I would appreciate it if you would get familiar with my website and with the online process, booking online. Just again, because all my calendars are linked, everything is together, and that's when okay, if you schedule me for Tuesday at 2:00, I'm going to be totally ready and focused Tuesday at 2:00 just for you, because there's preparation. I do a little meditation. I do a little linking into your energy when I'm going to do a reading for you, because I want it to be a good experience. I want you to be able to get what it is that you're looking for. And so that's what I do, is I link into your energy before an IET session, before a reading, and just get really in connection with my guides, my team. So I'm ready when we sit down together. And if you contact me and want, a reading in an hour, well, I might not be as ready, because I've got to kind of juggle things or get some things moved around, and that doesn't allow me the time that I would normally take. So even though you might only have me for 30 minutes, I've taken an hour and a half before those 30 minutes to be really ready for you, so that we can sit down and I can be totally focused on you. I'm not thinking about 3 other things. I'm not worried about anybody getting a hold of me. I'm not worried about not doing something, because I've managed my time in such a way that now I'm just there for you. So the book online, I know it feels impersonal, but really, it is very personal for me. I take every single appointment very, very personally, because I know that getting in connection with your loved ones, or getting that guidance, me tapping into your energy, or us working on your healing journey, is a very, very personal experience. So that is really why I wanted to come on today and kind of just be here with you and let you know that I am available. And so, if there is a reason that you're worried about taking the course, or if there's a reason you're worried about, especially financially, if you're really having a financial crunch, but you really want to be a part of something because you really feel like you're ready. I do have scholarships available, and what I do ask is that you take it very seriously, as seriously as I'm coming to you with it. So blocking out that 2 hours on those Wednesday nights for 5 weeks, being willing to do the work outside of class, being really ready to put in the time and effort, just as if you had paid for it, just as if you had done a fair exchange. Because really what I'm looking for is that energetic fair exchange. If you're someone that really is in a situation where you do need financial assistance. And again, if you, just need a payment plan, I get that too. If you want to do it weekly, if you want to do it bi-weekly, it's 5 weeks. So, if you want to spread it out the 5 weeks and just pay me weekly, I'm okay with however you want to do it. My goal is just to get everybody here for when you're wanting to learn, to experience, to ask your questions, to take that next step. That's what this is all about. Taking the next step. Because that's what we're all here to do. We're all here to learn and grow and evolve. And if part of your evolution is getting the learning, getting the tribe, getting in connection, getting information or a place to ask your questions for your personal journey. Because that's the thing about this, guys. There's no one size fits all. And that's why I do these classes in person. They're not a video series. They're not something you're going to buy and take and do on your own. We're going to get together on Wednesday nights from 6:30 to 8:30, wherever you are. So for some of you, it may be Thursday morning at 7:30 in the morning because you're in Australia or you're in England. For some of you, it might be 3:30 or 4:30 in the afternoon because you're, on the West Coast. So wherever you are, we're going to be together. I'm going to be here with you, answering your personal questions, doing meditation in a way that you can get into connection with spirit. And we're going to share that experience because it will be experiential. Good morning, Becca. Good morning, Dorothy. Oh, absolutely, Becca. Like, the world is such a small place anymore. And I have had such beautiful experiences with people from other countries and other parts of this country in these classes. And it's just been overwhelming and beautiful to know how far reaching I'm getting. And it's humbling. I'm getting emotional. It's humbling. So yeah, I just feel like if this is your time, if you're really feeling it, I don't want you to miss out. So if you need a payment plan, if you need to talk about the financial, if you need a scholarship, please get a hold of me because the class is filling up and I'm really, really excited about that. We have got just 2 weeks to go and I am excited. So please, if you have any questions about the class, if you've got any questions, put them in the chat box. So with that being said, I'm here, you're here. I am going to pull some cards because I figured, what the heck? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the connection to spirit this morning, big time. If you've been watching me at all this week, it's been big energies. There's been a lot of shifting going on. There's been a lot of masks coming off, revelations coming to you, whether it's personally or about situations in your life. There's been a lot of things that have just been, I feel like, burned away. Like if you read or if you've not read, and if you're not a reader, my my blogs are very short. It's not pages. It's really will take you maybe 1 to 2 minutes. But it's a lot of information. But it is the Leo full moon burning away the mask. And so if you've not looked at that, please do, because there's some channeled stuff in there. And that's really where I'm going. I think this year there's going to be a lot more channeled messages. I do channel Archangel Metatron, and that is always a higher vibrational frequency. Yeah, Miss K, absolutely. Also, February and March, there are, on my YouTube channel, there are monthly sign readings. So each astrological sign, I did a reading for February and March. So there's one long video, but there's timestamps in the video. So you can actually go to Aries, you can go to Sagittarius, you can go to Taurus, you can go to, your personal sign. So do all three though. Do your sun, your moon, and your rising. If you know your Venus sign, any other sign, but do at least the 3 readings. Like get a full picture. Don't just look at your sun sign, or don't just look at your moon sign. Look at all. They're only I think they're 10 to 12, maybe some are 15 minutes. They're really not lengthy videos, so you could very easily do 3 in one sitting, but it'll give you a nice overview of your month and the energies in the month and the themes that will come up for you in that month. So take a look at those, Miss K. I would say that's absolutely there for you. But yeah, guys, if you've really been thinking about stepping into your mediumship or really connecting with spirit in a way that you can trust and act on it, see, feel, hear, and know what they're bringing to you, please get a hold of me. The information for the class is right in the description box. I put it in there, and my email is in there. So if you have any questions you want to ask personally, also on the website, that chat box that pops up, that comes directly to me. Again, I'm a one-woman show. So if you're chatting on my website, you're chatting with me. So feel free to use that chat box. Oh, so Dawn, how do you know your other signs? I love that question. Thank you. You just have to pull up your natal chart. So there's many, many websites out there. So just type in Google search or whatever search engine you're using, free natal chart. And all you'll have to do is plug in your date of birth, the city where you were born, and the time you were born. And if you don't have the time you were born, that's okay. But it's better if you do have it. But that's what and they'll give you a free natal chart, and they'll give you the chart that looks like, a circle with all the lines, but then they'll explain it. And it'll tell you your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And honestly, I did it just about 2 years ago, and I found my rising sign to be Capricorn. Holy cow. I started watching Capricorn sign readings, and that was like, boom, resonated so much with me. I can't even tell you. It was like the Leo sun, it did resonate with me, but the Cancer moon and the Capricorn rising, it was like, wow, okay, now I can see where I'm going. I can see why I've been through what I've been through. I can see where I'm going. It was such a beautiful aha. And I just really want everybody to experience that. Aw, I understand, Miss K. I understand. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, they're free. And there's many of them. So, if you get the first one and you're not sure, do another one. But I really, I'm not an astrologer. I really am not. But I dabble in it enough because the energies are so impactful that we're all vibrational frequency. And the planets definitely affect the vibrational frequency of our planet. And us as humans on the planet. And so it's very important to at least be aware of those energy shifts and really what's going on. And so I've dabbled in it enough that now I just want to share that, find an astrologer that you really agree with or resonate with, because that will make such a big impact on your own energy, who you are and where you're going. Yeah. I've just started stepping into it in the past, I would say, really stepping into it probably in the past 3 or 4 years, because I was knowing that, a full moon would totally wipe me out. I was knowing that there were certain things I was hearing that I'd be like, oh my gosh, like anytime Chiron is doing something, I feel it. So, and I found out Chiron's in my chart. So, you know, it's very, very important that you really kind of get a little bit of aware. I would go so far as to suggest, you know, having someone read your natal chart for you. It makes a big, big difference. Yeah, Thomas, that's why I've been coming on so much, because these energies are a lot right now, and we need help navigating them. So if you've not read my blog, please do. It's on guidance311.com in the blog tab. Take a look at that. And there's also some readings on my YouTube channel. I actually did a pick a card for the Leo full moon. So there's 3 different piles or 3 different readings there, and take the one that resonates with you. But I'm really trying to be beneficial, because I know these energies are a lot. I know that revelations are coming through. I know that our lives are changing in a way that we're not always prepared for when it happens. What it feels is happening unexpectedly, but really it's the energy out there forcing things. And if you really sit down and get quiet, you'll feel that you've known something was coming, or something was feeling like it was on the edge of your field. And that's really, you know, what I teach, is how to tap into that, which is why teaching these courses is so passionate to me, because we're all starting to feel it. And this energy, people are waking up, we're ascending, and we need help with that. And that is my purpose. That was what was revealed to me when I asked, why am I being forced into this role? Why am I being brought to this in a way that I can't not do this and share this? Yeah, Thomas, you're not alone. You're really not. And there's just so many people that are going through it right now. And that's why, you know, getting quiet, being aware, taking the time to step out of distraction, really taking care of yourself, getting quiet, taking salt baths, taking walks, sleeping as much as you need to, reading high vibrational material, listening to Hertz music. I fell asleep to Hertz music last night myself. I needed it. You know, all those things that affect your energy in a positive way are absolutely needed right now, because of the shifts and changes that we're being brought to. Absolutely. So please, if you've never listened to Hertz music, guys, go on YouTube and 532 Hertz healing vibration, and listen to it, whether you're meditating, whether you're falling asleep, whether you're taking a bath, whenever you're being quiet. Or sometimes I just play it in my living room as I'm kind of puttering and picking up, and, you know, just figuring out what I want to do for a day. I'll just put it on right through my YouTube, right through my TV. Reading high vibrational material, you know, putting on a Wayne Dyer audiobook or an Eckhart Tolle audiobook and listening to it as I'm falling asleep or laying in bed because I can't sleep. You know, doing all these high vibrational things will be very beneficial in these energies. You know, tips and tricks to kind of get you through when you're feeling your situation is unstable, or it's changing in a way that's so uncomfortable. You know, and Miss K, I get it. You know, these tower moments really bring us to our knees, and it's hard. It's very hard. And we have to learn where we can tap into to know that we are connected to the divinity, that we are part of the universe. We are sovereign in our own right, and we just have to tap into that. And how do you do that? And that's why I'm bringing the Evidential Medium course starting on March 2nd. So, you know, if you're someone that's really ready to step into your authenticity and your power as a spiritual being, please think about taking that class. Look at the course outline that I actually have on guidance311.com under the classes tab. Yeah, so thank you for sharing that. But guys, whatever you need, I'm here. So please put your questions in. Absolutely, Thomas. Absolutely. I actually have a Jonathan Goldman album that I use in my IET sessions. And I do like Lynn McTaggart. So yeah, whatever you're being called to, whatever works for you guys. Yeah, Deb. Wayne was actually, it's Dyer, just for those of you who really are trying to find him. There's no W, and I do that myself, Deb. So please don't feel bad. He was one of the very early, like if you read him and then you read Eckhart Tolle, they're saying like a lot of, oh my gosh, so similar. So like Spirit brought them the same messages and they just brought them forth in different ways. But beautiful messages that really resonate. And they really do kind of lay out how to go through a spiritual awakening and what are the themes that you need. And so, yes, definitely listening to him, because sometimes listening to Eckhart Tolle, I'm a reader. I've been a reader my whole life, and reading A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose by Eckhart Tolle is one of the hardest reads I have ever been brought to. And I literally read it one page at a time because he has such dense, rich lessons that take a minute. So if you really struggle reading Eckhart Tolle, read Wayne Dyer. Oh, absolutely, Thomas. Absolutely. Oh, awesome, Thomas. Yeah, the Reiki symbols, absolutely. No, absolutely, Dawn. You know, in these energies, sometimes your physical body is going through so much energetically, you just need to sleep. I didn't take my granddaughter last night because I had 3 really beautiful readings yesterday, and after that, I was done. My sugar level dropped, my body reacted. I had to get some good food in me, and then I literally went and I think I was laying in bed listening to Hertz music at like 6 p.m. Yeah, I was spent. I was done. He really is, Annette. He really is. Yeah, Thomas. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. For those of you also going through this, and if you've never had energy healing, if you've never had any kind of energy healing in your energetic body, getting Reiki or getting IET would be so beneficial. Reiki is really good at going in and helping your physical ailments, helping root out energies that are physically impacting you, where the IET goes into the cells, goes into the DNA, and roots out those traumas and dramas from there. So they're both beneficial. I do both in my sessions. In my IET sessions, you get Reiki too, because I just feel like it's absolutely beneficial. But yeah, if you've never done energy healing, I would say to look into and partner with someone you resonate with, because you don't want someone in your energy that doesn't feel good, because that can get dicey. So be very discerning about who you are letting in your energy. And then, getting some energy healing will make a huge, huge difference as you move forward on this ascension journey. Absolutely. All right. So, sorry. I'm going to go down to my comments here. Yeah, thank you, Deb. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, Thomas, if you've not looked into IET, I would, Sheila, absolutely. But wherever you resonate, I would be more than happy to work with you. But take a look at what I have on my webpage. You can take learniet.com, and learn about IET and hear or read Stephen J. Thayer's kind of blog about IET. But yeah, I would say, honey, it's time to level up. The Reiki will help, but the IET was the thing that really, I did Reiki, but the IET was the thing that really made the difference for me. And for those of you who want to hear more about my journey with IET, please go to my website. I actually have my video on there with Sheila, dear Sheila, on the IET journey that I had with her. So if you want more about that, please go to my website under the IET tab. Yeah, and Thomas, honestly, it's a subtle energy shift. So that's why I always talk about buying the package, doing at least 3 to start with, because each session, thank you, is going to go a little deeper. And so most of the people that I've worked with I would say over half of the people that I've worked with have bought my package and done the 3 sessions, because that is where we get the most benefit. And I only do the IET sessions once a month, because that transformation, that healing is going to keep going much longer than that 45-minute session. Your DNA, your issues in your tissues is going to be completely impacted, and that energy is going to move for quite a few weeks after the sessions. Yeah, and that's why it's important to keep going deeper and deeper, because sometimes it does take more than one session to really eradicate a lot of those difficult energies. I actually have an experience with a woman that I worked with. She is a beautiful woman, beautiful energy. She's just light. She really is a light, but she had a very embedded darkness that took over 9 sessions for us to really root out. And that was her doing the work on top of the energy work that we were doing. So some of this can be very profound work. Some of this can be very deep rooted, old patterns, old energies that it does take real effort to get to release. So I get it. I get it. All right, guys. All right. I'm going to start pulling some cards. Start pulling some cards. Yeah, I get it, Tom. I know, Thomas, it's hard. Especially when you're just starting this journey and you don't even, you didn't even know you were going to be on this journey. There's a lot of healing, and there is a lot of darkness that has to be let go of, walked through, dealt with, and it can be hard. It can be very hard. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. This is not an easy journey. When you're a light worker, you are a worker. You are working. You are healing. You are transforming, transmuting. You are working, and it is the hardest thing you will do. So blessings, my dear brother, and just know that you will prevail. Whew, Dawn, look at this. Crown chakra. Crown chakra. Look at that. Yeah, it is time. It is time for you to step into your light, step into your connection, meditating. And it can be hard and it can be uncomfortable, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it, the more they can come through. I feel like they're really trying to get some messages to you. So if you need to reach out and help with what you're receiving or how you're receiving it, it's time. It's time to take the next step. So Dawn, these 2 came out for you, and it is time. It is time to move forward. It is time to get the help. It is time to not play small. Oh, thank you, Deb. You're right. I wasn't paying attention. And we just blocked her, and now we're going to go through and delete. Good Lord. Thomas, how do you fix it? So I do want to address this. So there you go, Dawn. It's time to reach out. But Thomas, it says, I took another one out of me that was from the person 2 weeks ago. It messed me up so much. I struggle. It's about purpose and how do I, basically, yes, it is staying in your purpose. It is staying in integrity, living in integrity. And that's what, so in my course, I talk about the vibrational frequency in the emotional chart and how to live in integrity and how to raise your vibrational frequency, because that's how you get into connection with spirit. in a way that you can trust and act on it. And so what that's about is living in integrity. So, you know, not allowing yourself to swim down in those negative self-beliefs, really letting go of unworthiness, really letting go of powerlessness, really letting go of victimization and blame and shame. So Thomas, that's why the IET is so important, because it's going to root out all of those old traumas. And for some of us, we've carried traumas in from past lifetimes and family traumas, generational traumas that we're cleaning up for our families. And so that is why it is so important to partner with the high vibrational frequencies of the angels to come in and root out these very, very difficult energies, because that is how you get to live your purpose. That is how you get to live in alignment. And that is why it's so important and profound work, and why it is so hard. So keep going, keep going. I just said a lot. Whew, that came through. That message was for you, Thomas. That message was for you. Whoa. All right, Miss Deb, your card or cards, I can't tell which. Just making sure there's not more than one down there. Wow. It went flying. All right, Deb. Oh, I love this. I don't think if I've pulled this card, it may be once before in this deck. Look how beautiful this is. Excuse me. Embrace. Whew. You know, it is time. It is time, Deb, for you to embrace who you are. Not to buy into anybody else's expectations, or even, you know, people see you and they look at you and they like people do. It's like they pigeonhole you. They put you in a box, and you don't fit in that box, and they don't know that. So you need to start really embracing who you are in all parts of your life, in a way that you're just radiating who you are, so people aren't confused about who you are. And I feel like it is time for you to feel that connection to earth, feel that connection to yourself and your sovereignty, and live very authentically, and really letting go of what other people think you should be, who you should be, what you should be. That's behind. It's time to embrace who you are from the inside. And when you do that, Deb, you're going to start drawing those people to you that are going to respect that. So anybody that doesn't respect that will be repelled. And that's really what this is all about, bringing to you the people that are going to embrace that authenticity, embrace who you are, your connection to your divinity, your sovereignty. And it just feels like there's been so many people in your life that have not respected that. And because you could feel their brokenness, you wanted to help them, and they couldn't receive the help. So I hope that resonates with you. Love yourself. Thank you for being here. Natalia. Yeah, it's time, honey. It's time to look up and embrace. It's like you need to start giving yourself credit for everything you've been through. You need to start loving yourself for everything that you are. And when you receive those messages, you're refusing to see what you're being brought because it's overwhelming or feels too big, or you don't feel like you're worthy of receiving it, that you're not important enough. And that's so not true. So this is about you embracing your gifts and your talents and giving yourself credit for them, for your beautiful open heart, for your compassion, for your kindness. Those are your strengths. Those are not your weaknesses. And you've got to start giving yourself that beautiful credit, loving yourself and knowing that if you're not being respected or admired or valued for your talents, your compassion, your kindness, your love, then you might want to think about, does that person deserve a seat at my table? Does this situation deserve my energy? Because until you see your worth, nobody else around you is going to. And it is time. It is time. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for being here. Hey, Dawn. So if you are coming on late or you did not hear the beginning of my spiel, you might want to take a look at the first 20 minutes of this recording when it is on replay, because I do talk about my business and I do talk about my class, and I'm very excited to be bringing that through for you. And then how to work with me. What is the best way to get a hold of me? Because, and I talk about this and I won't go through it again for those of you who've been here, but yes, I'm doing the best I can being a one-woman show, but I want to serve you in the best way that I can. And that is going to be really helpful if you use my website and all parts of my website. All right, well, Dawn, you got two. You got two. Dawn, it is time for you to drop down into your heart chakra and open that up to allowing the love to radiate out of you, is what it feels like, okay? So it feels like this is important because it is time for you to take the next step. And it's going to be important for you to breathe through it, because what you're being brought to is going to be another level in stepping through old stories, old patterns, old heartbreak, old pain, old trauma. So you're going to be moving through things that have hurt your heart in the past, shut you down emotionally. And now it's time to open that back up. So you've got to step through and look at what it was and breathe, and just breathe through it. When you get into connection with the breath, when you really take those nice deep breaths all the way down to the bottom of your belly, that is activating your sympathetic nervous system, which is activating your pineal gland, which is activating your connection to spirit. All stuff we talk about in my class, because we are all predisposed to be in connection with spirit. And Dawn, you are going to the next level. So it is time, honey. It is time. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for being here. Hey, Marguerite, how are you? I feel like it's been a minute. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Well, this one kind of came back out for you, so I'm going to leave that right there because we just spoke about that. All right. And we're going to continue on with another card to go with that. Oh, yep. It's time to move. Look at that. And a heart on there too. So you're getting two heart cards here, Marguerite. So yes. So I feel like this is more about movement, not really like it could be a physical move, but it feels like it's more movement in your heart that you're being brought to. More movement in really rooting out and letting go of those traumas and dramas that are holding you back. It feels like in this energy, you've had a lot of things kind of come up that you thought were gone or you had dealt with. And it's like they're circling back around, kind of like the energy that's circling between these two hands around the heart. And it's stuff that you thought you had rooted out or you had dealt with. And I just want you to know that it's not about reconnecting with that person, but it's about releasing another layer of that trauma, another layer of that drama that you went through. It's really about rooting out and letting go in a way that you can finally say, I forgive. I forgive that person. I forgive that situation. Not because they need to get let off the hook, but because I'm ready. I'm ready to say that I'm putting that behind me completely because I don't want it to affect my energy going forward. I don't want to hold on to that baggage anymore. I'm letting go and it feels good and I'm okay with it. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Oh, you're welcome, Dawn. You're welcome. Joanna, I don't know if you're still here, so I hope if you're here, you're doing well. And if you're not and you're watching this on the replay, awesome. All right, so let's see what we got for you. That one came right out, Joanna, so we're going to leave that one. And I'm just going to grab one more here, I think. Ooh. Yeah. So the first card you got was coming together, and the second card you got was crown chakra. And that's how you're going to come together. You're going to come together with yourself. You're going to come together with your situation. You're going to come together with the people that you love by connecting with spirit in a way like you have not done before. And I think that that's really starting, Johanna. I know this last Lightworkers Connection Circle meeting that you were on, you really opened up and shared, and that was absolutely beautiful. And I really feel like that was a turning point for you in getting in connection with spirit and starting to come together with partnering with spirit to create and develop what you need to create and develop for your soul mission, your soul purpose. I know that one of the pictures you just posted, I literally couldn't take my eyes off it because it was making me feel connected. It was making me feel good. So there was definitely a positive message in there, in those codes. So I just want you to know that keep opening up. You're on the right path. Things are going in a good direction. And as you continue to do that, you will come together with who you need to come together in the physical, in this life experience that is going to amplify you and help you in this process. So just keep staying the course. As scary and as hard and as uncomfortable it is as it continue to be as you work through these stumbling blocks, these blockages, you're moving in the right direction. All right. So I hope that resonated with you. Thank you for being here. Oh, hi, Tammy. Welcome. Oh, absolutely, Cynthia. Absolutely. Hey, Kathy. Hey. Hey, Becca. Hey, Becca. Oh, all right, there it is. I was like, oh, the cards won't come out. Oh, Becca, this does not surprise me because the sacral chakra is the chakra that all of us are having some upgrades and downloads in right now. So creativity, pleasure, joy, passion, that's all being upgraded for all of us in this energy. So please, please, please take the time that you need to. Eat your orange fruits and vegetables, shake those hips, but just know that it's okay to get out and do the things that bring you joy and where you're being led to create, because that's what those upgrades and those ascension codes coming into you are all about, helping you to really come into this time of creative flow, creative energy, that will bring you the joy and fill up your cup as far as knowing you're in the right path, knowing everything is going to be okay. Everything is working out for you because everything feels so good. Yeah, I hope that resonated with you. Thank you for being here. Hey, Miss Dorothy. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Johanna, I'm so glad you're here, honey. I'm glad that resonated with you. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right, Miss Dorothy, let's see what we've got for you. I love this for you, Dorothy. Giving and receiving. The other thing I want to, the first thing I want to say about this card, there's definitely two things coming through for me for you. The first thing is definitely be doing some chakra clearing meditations with all those different all the chakra colors on this card. It's really bringing me to the idea that you do have some energy blockages. So I would say do a nice chakra clearing meditation, maybe once a week. But pretty regularly going forward for a while. And then the other thing is this giving and receiving. Yeah, Dorothy, receive. Don't be afraid to receive. When people do nice things for you, don't feel a type of way about it. Just enjoy it. You deserve to be given to. You deserve to be taken care of. You deserve to be on the receiving end because you are such a giver. You are such a helper. You are such a doer. You are such a, let me make everything okay for everybody else. But now the universe is like, no, you also have to be receptive. You have to be in the receiving mode because that is the balance. That is the fair exchange. And Spirit wants you to be in fair exchange because you deserve it. All right. So when people want to give to you or do for you or be there for you, don't, and I've done this, and this was me, Dorothy, so I know this. Don't block it by going, that feels uncomfortable. No, 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 no. Take a deep breath and go, whew, thank you. And receive it. Allow it in. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. All right, Miss K. Let's see what we've got for you, honey. Hi, my dear. Hi, my dear. Whew. All right, let's see what we've got for you, Miss K. Well, for some reason, I was looking at different decks because I feel like this is the deck we need for you. So, because I know you've got a specific question. So you want a message about something that's coming up. Okay, this is going to be totally so the question I feel like you have, or the energy in your heart, is that like the worst case scenario is going to happen. All right. So what Spirit is saying is no, that is not what's going to happen. The worst case scenario is not going to happen. All right. So with that, yeah. So you just need to stay in the high vibrational frequency of believing that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good, that we can impact our situations by our energy. And so as scary as this is, if you keep believing the worst is going to happen, then the worst is going to happen. We draw to us what we put out. So right now, I need you to flip your script and get in gratitude and know that abundant energy is here for you if you tap into it. Everything will work out for your highest and greatest good if you tap into it, honey. So look at that. Look at all of that energy coming into her from the divine, from source, from God. It's here for you, but we've got to get you into that high vibrational frequency. So I want you until this date that you have to appear, I want you every day, 10 things every day you're grateful for. And I want you to counter that fear with gratitude. So I don't care how small or insignificant you've got to get in those 10 things every day. I'm grateful the sun is out. I'm grateful my coffee is hot. I'm grateful the phone didn't ring last night. I'm grateful that the lights turned on when I hit the switch. I'm grateful that I didn't burn breakfast. Whatever you can do, I want you to flip your script from half empty to half full. That is what is going to take you into that situation, and know that you're coming from a power place and you got this. All right. Yeah, because right now you're being triggered from traumas and dramas of your past. The situation is triggering you. And we don't want those triggers, those old hurts, those old traumas to bring you down in this situation. So we've got to heal that inner child, that place that those triggers are happening in. All right. And right now, because this is coming quick, I would say utilize that gratitude journal every day. 10 things every day. I know it works. I wouldn't tell you in such an important situation something that I knew didn't work. This works. I'm sending you blessings, honey. Taking care of another troll. Sorry, guys. And then Thomas, I will totally pull for you. Oh, did not want to put it up there. Wanted to delete it. Yes, guys, please know that I don't support any of these trolls. And that if you do find a troll on my page, please, please, please block them for me, ban them for me, or alert me so that I can do it. Because these are just not energies. Oh, you're welcome, Miss K. And thank you, Cynthia. That's very, very nice. All right, Mr. Thomas is up. Here we go. This doesn't surprise me, Thomas. I'm going to pull another one for you. So yes, crown chakra, meditating, getting into connection. Oh, very similar. There you go. Coming together. Yes, you are coming together with spirit. You are coming together with your higher self. You are coming together with the knowingness and it feels like your divine masculine and your divine feminine are also coming together. So allowing yourself to nurture yourself, allowing yourself to stand in your power through getting into connection is what is going to be like the turning point or that make the difference. And look at how that heart in their hands that they're holding is the same color as the crown chakra card. So yes, it is all about you getting into connection with your higher self. And that is where you're going to start feeling, seeing, hearing, and knowing the way forward so that you can't be duped, that you can't be deceived. that your higher self is going to be like, nope, don't go down that road. And you're going to be like, okay, I got it. So you're coming into mastery. You're coming into your power. Keep going. You've got this. All right. So thank you for being here. Hey, Hope. How are you? Welcome. And if you really want help with that, guys, that is why I'm starting the Evidential Medium course in March 2nd. All 5 weeks in March, Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30, where you can learn how to step into your power. And yeah, for those of you coming in late, if you didn't hear the first 20 minutes of this video, I would ask you to, when you have a chance, to go back and look at that, because I'm talking about how I am coming into change myself and how that looks, but really about the Evidential Medium course, and then how to get a hold of me in the best way in which to do that as I move forward and get busier. And it's all good. And it's all good. So I thank each and every one of you that's been on this journey with me, and those of you that are just beginning this journey with me. I appreciate each and every one of you that are partnering with me. Hope, release, 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 honey. Let go of the old. And I know it feels uncomfortable because what is the new? The new isn't here yet. But it is time for you to step forward, shining your light like you never have before, being your authentic self, loving those people who love you, letting go of those people who do not. And they're not loving you if they're disrespecting you. They're not loving you if they're holding you back. They're not loving you if they're criticizing and judging you. They may say they are, but they're not backing it up with the action. They're actually doing the complete opposite. It's time to let them go. Don't allow anyone to have a seat at your table that doesn't deserve it. Love yourself enough to be very discerning about who you let sit down. All right? I hope that resonates. It's time to shine your light, Hope. It's time for you to have what you want. And those people that are criticizing and judging you and holding you back, that's their own problem. That's because of their own lack of self-confidence. And there's nothing you can do about that. They either do work on that themselves or they don't. But you need to just take care of you. That's the only person you can change. That's the only person you can affect. All right? Sending lots of love, my girl. Thank you for being here. Hey, Miss Kathy. How are you? Kathy, you got two. I was pulling one and another one came right out behind. Excuse me. Whew. All right, Kathy. Two came out. So the first one that came out, the one I thought I was pulling, was crown chakra. So in this energy, lots of crown chakra, lots of downloads, lots of spirit communication trying to come through. You have to get quiet to hear it, because it is time for you to continue to rebuild your situation, your life, your connection to spirit, rebuilding that connection in a way that you don't have any questions about what you're receiving. You've got this, Kathy, but I think that, you know, when we're human and we've got some very difficult human things going on, it's very hard to work on our spiritual connection because we need to make sure that we're safe and stable in the physical. But you're going to get that safety and stability brought to you from the non-physical by staying in connection with them. So when you're feeling scared or you're feeling uncertain, or you're feeling like you don't know how a certain situation is going to go, get quiet. Get into connection. Let them tell you, show you, help you feel how this is going to go. And they'll do it each and every time. Keep moving forward and rebuilding your connection, therefore rebuilding your life, therefore rebuilding your physical reality. You're an earth angel, my girl. And what you're being brought to is hard. It's a lot harder than many people go through. And there's not going to be very many people who can resonate or understand with what you're going through. And so that's why it's important for you to get into connection with spirit, because that is where your true support lies. In people who will love you unconditionally in a way that you can't get in the physical. You will, but it's not here yet. So go into the non-physical when you're feeling unconnected with people around you, when you're feeling unsupported by the people around you, because the support and the love is here for you, but you've got to get into connection with it every day, 5 or 10 minutes. Sending you lots of love, my girl. Thank you for being here. Hey, Tammy, welcome. Welcome. Ooh, Tammy. Yes, the heartache. The heartache, honey. Just know that the heartache will diminish in time, and to call in Archangel Raphael when you're needing help with the heartache, when it's too heavy on your heart, when it hurts too much and you don't feel like you can move forward. Because the only way for you to heal your heart is to open it again. And right now you can't open it because it hurts too much. So I want you to definitely call in Archangel Raphael to help take that hurt off of you when it gets too heavy to bear, and help him, ask him to help you to heal the pain. Send you so much love, honey. So many blessings. Thank you for being here. All right, where are we? Hey, Mandy Mitchell. How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see what we've got for you today. All right, Mandy. There we go. Oh, speaking of Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, Mandy, keep invoking Archangel Raphael as you go through this journey to help you heal those parts of yourself. You know, as an empath, as someone who is impacted by everybody else's energy, it's really important to make sure that you're doing your own energetic cleansing. So doing a nice chakra clearing meditation with Archangel Raphael on a regular basis, honey, will help you to really start to heal those energetic rips, is what I'm feeling, that you've got going on that have been, you know, because of some traumas and dramas that you've gone through from a very early time in your life. And we've got to shore up your energy as you move forward for you to be able to step into your purpose and step into your authenticity. So Archangel Raphael, invoke him. And also chakra clearing meditations on a regular basis. And you can get those on YouTube. Absolutely. So thank you for being here, and keep going. Keep going. This is a journey. There's no destination, and every step we take is a step on that journey in a positive direction. So thank you for being here today, honey. Oh, and we have another Mandy. Mandy Allen. Welcome, welcome. This one can't. Wow, the heart chakra and the sacral or the crown chakra cards today. Wow. All right, Mandy. So yes, honey. If you've been listening, I've read a couple different ways this card today. So I'm going to leave that right there, and I am going to grab you the one that was right behind. All right, the two that were right behind it. Look at you. All right. So okay, we have a lot going on. So rest and reconsider is about stepping back, getting out of the distraction. I feel like you've got like different people pulling at you from different ways, and it's making you kind of crazy. And so it is. It's about stepping back and reconsidering who gets your attention, who gets your energy. And anybody who's disrespecting you, anybody who's wanting you to fix their problems, can't do that. Yeah, you might want to reconsider, staying in their energy, because if they're not willing to do their own work, if they're not willing to take the steps to change their own situation, get a job, uh, uh, do what they're supposed to, then you can't help them. You really can't. So just know the crown chakra is coming in. Just know that you do have the knowingness, and you are being given the knowingness to help you know what person should get your time and attention, and what really, sometimes we have to let people to go so they can bump their own nose and learn their own lesson. And, this was really hard for me when I had to do this with my daughter. I loved her and I wanted to protect her, but she was of an age where I knew there were some lessons she needed to learn that I couldn't teach her, that only life and experience could teach her. And so my job at that point was just to keep her from bumping her nose so hard that she couldn't come back from it. So basically, I was letting her have to bump it a little bit to get the, oh shit, I can't do that. That doesn't feel good. That isn't working out the way I thought it would. But I did have to step in when it was crucial to her survival. But it does. It feels like you've got some people in your situation where you just need to reconsider where you're stepping in. That you may have to let them bump their nose a little bit, and you'll know if you get quiet and step out of the distraction. Because when people are hurting, they learn how to say things to ramp up your emotional body so that you'll just swoop in and take care of them. Or they know how to say things in such a way that it manipulates you into doing things. And so it really feels like, be very discerning about where you're putting your energy right now and who you're helping. All right. So I hope that resonates. And just know that things will progress and work out, but it feels like you're on a little bit of a long road here. This isn't going to happen overnight. This is something that it's going to take some time. So just know that taking care of yourself right now is the best thing you can do. All right. So thank you for being here. Sorry, guys, taking care of some trolls. I'm coming, Emil. Yeah, Thomas, I agree. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, Emil, let's see what we've got for you. see more. Sorry, guys. Oh, good Lord. See what happens when I get in spirit? Not paying attention because I'm in spirit. I just don't want anybody to buy into this nonsense. All right. I think. All right. All right. Seek. Emil, it is time. It is time to keep seeking, keep meditating, keep looking for spiritual texts, spiritual help, mentor, connection to spirit. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. You're on a journey. There's no destination, and it's time to take the next step. So keep seeking what you need. Whether it's, right on YouTube for free, or whether you're going to take a class, or you need to read a book or listen to a book or listen to some Hertz music, all the things we were talking about earlier, guys. But keep seeking, Emil, keep seeking. And if you didn't hear the first 20 minutes of this conversation, or 30 minutes, please do that, because we really had a spiritual conversation. So that may help you. All right. So guys, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for being here. And if you are looking to take the Evidential Medium course, please, please, please listen to the first half hour of this video, or even the Evidential Medium video I have up on my page, or go to website guidance311.com and look at the classes tab for the outline for the class. And I do have another class coming up in April, May. You can take a look at that if you're interested, but a lot of help right now in these energies. So whether it's my blog, getting a reading with me, getting some IET with me, or taking that class, are you ready? Are you ready to partner with me? I'm so excited to help those of you who are ready to step into being a medium, a channel, a connector to spirit in any way that works for you. I'm going to give you the foundation. I'm going to give you the how. It's going to be up to you to practice, but I don't have a video course. I have me for 5 nights, for 2 hours, giving you information and helping you to understand what you're experiencing, where you are on this journey, and helping you to move into the next level of this journey, the next step of this journey. We're going to have meditations that are very experiential. We're going to share those experiences. We're going to help those of you who don't understand the experiences you are bringing to the class, experiences you've had in the past, or experiences that you're having now, and what that means for you and what you can do with that. And then how do you translate that into help for yourself or help for others as spirit brings it through? That's what this class is all about, and that's what I'm excited to bring to you starting on March 2nd. So I am sending you all so many blessings and so much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.